Welcome to Think Big, where we turn life lessons into stories. What if I told you that hearing no is the best way to get what you want? Let me tell you about Emily. Emily runs a digital marketing firm that's been growing rapidly. She's worked hard to build a strong reputation, and now she's landed the biggest meeting of her career, an opportunity to partner with a nationwide retail chain. This deal could transform her business, giving her access to a whole new level of clients. Everything's on the line. So, she's well prepared when she walks into that meeting. She's got a polished presentation, solid data, and a clear vision for how her company can take the retail giant's online presence to the next level. The CEO, Mr. Davis, is known to be a tough negotiator, but Emily is confident that she's ready. But when she starts her pitch, things don't go as planned. Here's where it gets tricky. As she lays out her proposal, Davis sits back in his chair, arms folded. His responses are brief, detached. Every suggestion she makes is met with a vague objection such as, "We're not sure if that fits our strategy. I need more time to consider this, and we've been exploring other options." The frustration in the room starts to build, but Emily stays calm. She's heard this kind of resistance before, but this time, it feels different. No matter how much she adjusts her offer or tries to address his concerns, Davis isn't engaging. It feels like she's hitting a wall. Many people in Emily's position would panic. They'd start throwing out discounts, promising quicker timelines, or desperately trying to close the deal any way possible. That's the instinct. Push harder, keep selling, don't let the client walk away. But Emily knows something that most people don't. She knows the power of hearing no. Instead of pushing Davis toward a yes, she decides to flip the script. She takes a deep breath and pauses, looking directly at him. "Is this proposal completely off the table for you?" she asks. It's a bold move. For a moment there's silence. Davis seems taken aback by the question. He didn't expect Emily to give him the option to reject her offer outright. He's been avoiding giving a firm answer for the entire meeting, but now he has no choice. Finally, he leans forward and says "No, it's not off the table." But that's not the end of the conversation. It's the beginning of the real negotiation. By allowing Davis to say no, Emily just handed him control. He doesn't feel cornered anymore. That no is a release of pressure, a way for him to reclaim some power in the negotiation. But here's where it gets interesting. Saying no doesn't end the discussion. In fact, it opens the door for Davis to explain what's really bothering him. He clears his throat and says, "Look, your proposal is strong, but I'm not sure your team can handle the scale of what we're asking for. We've been burned before by partners who couldn't deliver when the pressure was on." Emily listens carefully. This is the first time Davis has voiced his real concern. He's not objecting to her proposal because of the price or the strategy. He's worried about reliability. That's why he's been holding back. Now that Emily knows the real issue, she has something to work with. She doesn't rush to defend her company or immediately try to fix the problem. Instead, she takes another step back and asks a key question, one that gives Davis even more control. Would it make sense to explore how we can prove our capacity to handle a project of this size before moving forward? Davis thinks for a moment and then nods. Yeah, that would definitely help. And just like that, the tone of the meeting shifts. Davis is no longer stonewalling, he's engaged. Over the next half hour, Emily and Davis work together to outline a phased approach, starting with a smaller pilot project that would allow her firm to demonstrate their capabilities without committing to the full-scale campaign right away. Emily agrees to adjust the timeline, and they work out a more flexible payment structure that aligns with Davis's comfort level. The deal isn't just back on the table, it's better than before. By the end of the meeting, both sides are happy. Emily has secured the client, and Davis feels confident that he's made a smart decision. He even mentions that if the pilot goes well, he'd consider referring her company to other business partners in the industry. The negotiation didn't succeed because Emily pushed for a yes. It succeeded because she welcomed a no. So what's the lesson here? Most of us think that hearing no means we've hit a dead end. But what if no was actually the key to unlocking the conversation? By allowing the other person to say no, you give them control. They feel safe, unpressured, and suddenly they're more willing to share their real concerns. Negotiation isn't just about winning people over. It's about understanding what's holding them back. Sometimes all it takes is giving them the space to say no, so that you can finally get to yes. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe, and click on bell icon for more videos.